The RIFTBREAKER, the newest tower defense real-time strategy survival game. What exactly is it, and is it worth playing? Hi everyone, I'm Toasty. I stream and showcase a whole range of upcoming games, and I like to give a first honest impression of my time with those titles. First of all, let's cover the basics of this game. The RIFTBREAKER is a base-building survival game with action RPG elements. You play as a science-minded commando inside of a highly customizable mecha suit. You drop into a world and begin harvesting its resources, with a general goal to establish a self-sufficient base of operations, including an energy plant to power your buildings and defenses, and researching advanced building types to unlock stronger, more superior buildings and mecha upgrades. The overarching goal is to survive the timer and take a portal back to Earth. While you enjoy establishing your base of operations, the world meanwhile is ready to attack you. The local alien wildlife will swarm your base from time to time, laying waste to your creations and hindering your progress as power lines and walls are all munched into oblivion. There are also environmental hazards that will interfere with your plans, destroying your buildings or even killing your character. Now that we have an understanding of what the game is about, I'll go through my impressions of it after 4 hours of playtime. I will start by confessing, when it comes to the RTS genre, it is not my strength. I love the concept of building a base and defending against swarms of enemies. However, with so much to achieve and so little time to learn the game, RIFTBREAKER could have been extremely overwhelming for me. The basics of the game are just that, very basic and easy to comprehend. However, this game has a lot of complexity when it comes to the building types, the researching upgrades, and learning the resistances and weaknesses of each enemy type. There will be a lot of information to absorb in your first run in the game. Now, I played my first 4 hours in multiplayer with 2 of my friends, and we picked up the game fairly easily, as we could all find or do something different that would help us progress in power while we were learning the game. I do feel that this would have been very different if I'd have played this solo initially. The pace of the game is very fast, swarms appearing roughly every 6 to 8 minutes, and not clearing a swarm or killing a boss will mean a swift end to your current save file. With the 3 of us playing, keeping on top of this was not an issue. One of us could research new technologies, another would continue to expand our base, while the last could fight off the initial swarms of enemies until we got halfway into a run. The game does get progressively harder, with a larger sized swarm attacking your base and with larger bosses roaming towards your headquarters, with their intent to crush it and send you to the defeat screen. Losing your HQ is the end of your run, so PS, protect it. For the most part, RIFTBREAKER is a phenomenally fun game, and at its core, it plays extremely well. It's easy to pick up and play, and it seems like a hard game to fully master, which will prove a great challenge over time as you dive deeper into what the game truly has to offer, including higher difficulties and harder locations to clear. I will say that I do recommend playing the game with friends, as I found it way more enjoyable than playing solo. It's nice to have an ever-changing plan unfold as varying situations force you and your team to think and react on the fly as the world begins to test your fight for survival. Overall, the RIFTBREAKER is a great title, highly worth considering for a co-op group, and for its price tag, I see a lot of replayability and value for money. Thanks for watching my initial thoughts on the RIFTBREAKER. If you want to see more of my content, then check out the videos on screen. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to help its growth. Have a great day and play more games. I'll see you in the next one.